Hello Year 9, I just wanted to give you a little bit more information about the GCSE Geography course that we deliver at Leasowes so that you have got all of the information that you need to make an informed decision about your options choices. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is what we will study. So Unit 1 is the physical geography topics. So in there we will study tectonic hazards like volcanoes and earthquakes. We'll also look at weather hazards, so tropical storms and climate change. We'll then move on to look at the living world, where we will study rainforests and we'll also study deserts. And the final section of this unit is landscapes, where we'll look at coasts and then we'll look at rivers. In this unit, essentially, we will answer the questions: will climate change even more in our lifetime? Should the government spend more money on protecting coastal areas from flooding? The second unit is the human geography topics. The first thing we'll look at is urban areas, and we'll compare and contrast the challenges and opportunities in certain areas, such as Rio and Brazil. We'll then move on and look at the economy. So we'll look at why some places are rich, why some places are poor, and then what we can do to reduce the gap between those two groups of countries. The final thing that we'll look at in this unit is the challenge of resource management. So we'll look at how food, water and energy needs will change in the future. The third unit is an issues evaluation, and that's a decision-making activity that you'll be required to answer questions about in the exam. 12 weeks before your exam at the end of year 11, the exam board will release a pre-release material booklet, and that can be any topic from the whole course. You will then have to apply that in the exam to show that you understand everything that you've learned. The fieldwork element within this unit is probably the best part of the course, and you will go on 3 fieldwork trips. In the past, we've been to Burnham-on-Sea along the Somerset coast to look at how processes have changed the land and how it's managed. We've also done a river study in Leasowes Woods behind school to look at how humans have changed the landscape. And finally, for urban, we go to Brindley Place in Birmingham to study how urban regeneration has changed the area. In terms of exam, there are 3 exams, one for each unit. Unit 1 and Unit 2, so the physical and human geography elements of the course, they're all an hour and a half long. And Unit 3 for the fieldwork and the issues evaluation, that's an hour and 15 minutes long. The questions within them are wide ranging. So there's multiple choice questions, there's fill in the blank questions, there's short answers, and there's also longer 9-mark extended answers. Within the exam, there's maps, there's graphs, there's tables, there's photographs, there's sources embedded within the exam papers to help you achieve your best. In terms of progression after you leave school, it leads naturally into A-level geography, but also A-levels in geology, environmental sciences, that type of thing. And in terms of careers, things such as working for a council, town planning, the emergency services, police, the army, in being a civil servant, working for environmental consultancy agencies, utility companies, all of those types of things are where you will use geography GCSE. I think the most important part of the course is the fieldwork, because that's where you really get to see what's going on, what we've studied in the classroom, and how that can apply to the outside world. There's many transferable skills that you will use within the course that apply to science, maths, and also for the human geography units, business studies as well. So it is very cross-curricular, and throughout we'll be building on what you've learned in Key Stage 3 to a higher level. Every year, 270,000 students pick GCSE Geography as their option, and that makes it the 6th most popular option at GCSE. If you need any more information, then please feel free to email me, that's fine, and I can give you some more advice and guidance.